and you're good to start.
Okay. So Martin, here we are. We're halfway through the first part of Festival Media North America Awards judging programme. It's the midpoint. We are back in the live space. So two questions for you. What's it like being back judging in a live space? And secondly, how's the experience been so far?
Yeah, thank you. Well, it's different. Last year this time, there wasn't possible to get anybody in here without excessive testing, whatever. So it's wonderful to be with other people, and that you get good discussions going where people are drawing from their experiences, and it's just nice to have it live and real time, and it's wonderful.
Have you come across any key trends or insights that you've seen kind of flowing through any of the categories or any of the campaigns so far?
I think there's two things. I think one is that you see a lot of these campaigns are trying to cope with the aftermath of the pandemic, or they were created within the pandemic, so that was interesting. And I think one of the other things that I like to see is that it's just the discussion is different now. The discussions are much more lively. There's no arguing. You can't do this over Zoom so much. So it's nice to have people inspire each other as well when we're discussing this.
And do you think so far the work has been a fair representation of what's happening in the media world in the region?
I feel it's just been more advanced now. I have a feeling that it's probably back to a level of very high quality where it was before. You can tell that during the pandemic, I feel a lot of it was probably scaled down a little bit. People scaled down on their efforts to put entries in, and now I think we see it back at really high levels at high quality. So there's not much of a problem to award things, and because there's a lot of work to reasonably be proud of.
And there's been quite a few discussions around most of the categories, which has been absolutely brilliant. And is there any one category you've seen so far today that you thought actually the work in there was absolutely fantastic?
I think a lot of them are actually really high level. I think we have quite a bit to go
Yes.
that I'm looking forward to. But I think in terms of branded content, a lot of it is there that is very spectacular, and that's high quality work. I think what's new is that it's not just work that resonates within a category and that you feel it's very strong in terms of content, for example, or the idea, but it's more of a new. You feel like most of these campaigns are more nuanced. They all make a really effort to just present the idea, the execution, and then also the results, and they come from very much from different angles, if you will.
And what's the best thing you've gained from the experience so far of being a judge this year?
For me, it's weird. For me, it's always the judging itself, to be honest with you. It's like a social experiment a little bit, because people come together and we're all used to being the boss now, and people usually do what we like, and all of a sudden in this jury, we'll never come together again to work together. So it's interesting to see the dynamic going and how people influence each other. And this jury in particular, I feel like it's nice when people get the sense that agreeing with somebody else is kind of cool, versus overpowering them.
No, brilliant. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Enjoy the rest of the afternoon.
Thank you.
Any of my